So if we were to model 4 times 23, you probably would want to model 4 groups of 23. Or as an array, we can do 4 rows of 23, right? We got a row of 23, 10, 20, 23, and then another row of 23, 3 rows, and then 4 rows of 23, which is perfect. That's a great way of doing 4 times 23. Now, we have 4 times 23 because there's 4 rows and each have 23. We broke down or decomposed 23 into smaller parts. 23 is really, in this question, where what we're doing is 20 and 3. 20 times 4, and then that's this area right here. We have 4 groups of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 20. And then we have 4 groups of 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 3. We're going to use this outside part to help us multiply to find our inside part, our product. 4 times 20 equals 80, and 4 times 3 equals 12. Let's get into it. So I have this line to help me remember which one is my answer and which is just my factors that I'm multiplying. So we're doing 13 times 12, 13 groups of 12. Well, I'm first going to break down 13 or decompose it into 10 plus 3 because 13 has 1 10 and 3 ones. I decomposed it based on place value. Okay, and so it'll look like this. I have a rod that's 10 plus 3. Great. I'm going to do the same thing with the 12. 12 is the same thing as 10 plus 2. All right, so I'm going to need 1 rod and 2 units. Great. All right, so let's go ahead and multiply. I'm going to break it down section by section. This section is 10 right here, and then we're multiplying this by 10. So we got 10 times 10 is 100. Ooh, and look, it fits nice and perfectly in there. You see how it's lined up with this, and it's also lined up with this? Yeah, all right, it fits nice and perfectly. So we're going to do the same thing over here, 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20, and again, it fits nice and perfectly. You see how this one's lined up with this? And then this is like, yeah, So you know your answer is correct because it fits perfectly. Okay, so what we were just doing, you remember we're doing 13 times 12. We want 13 groups of 12. Well, look at this. This is 1 group of 12 right here. This is 10, 11, 12. That's 12. And then another 10, 11, 12. So so far we got 1 group of 12, 2 groups of 12, 3 groups of 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 rows of 12. We still need to get this 3. Okay, and then we'll have 3 rows of 12. That'll be a total of 13 rows of 12. So let's do it. So we got 3 right here, and we need to multiply it by this 10. 3 times 10, well, how much is going to be down here? 30. Notice how I turned it to go left and right. I don't want it up and down because then it's not going to fit. I want it to fit this right here, and it also fits right here. Okay, so 3 times 10 is 30. And then 3 times 2 is going to be this last section, which is 6. So again, I have 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. So my goal was to do 13 groups of 12, and I have that. So in order for us to find this answer, we just got to do 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156. Or another way you could have added it all up. That's 100, that's 20, that's 30, and that's 6. And so if we add that bad boy up, 0, 0, 0, 6 is 6, 0 plus 2 plus 3, that's 5, and then the 1. 156. Oh yeah.